Let's bring in our experts tonight. Joining us in Los Angeles, California, back with us, forensic psychiatrist, trial expert witness, and columnist of Inside the Criminal Mind. Dr. Carole Lieberman is with us. And in Dr. Carole Lieberman, what do you hear in those words? Do you hear someone who sounds like she's been abducted? Does it sound like someone's being held against her will? Does it sound like someone who's maybe, I don't know, stuck in traffic? They are not going to let me go.
Well, you know, at first I read it like she was captive. They are not going to let her go. But then you could read it another way. They're not going to let me go to wherever it was that she was supposed to meet her daughter or something like that. Love you, you know, perhaps she thinks that that's the last communication she's going to have with her daughter before she dies. But the key in a pot by the door, or words to that effect, you know, why would she need to tell her daughter where the key to the house is of the parents? Like, wouldn't the stepfather let her in? You know, this case is it's you know, it's like it should be on a television show to you know, Jeopardy or something to guess the solution. I mean, it's very complicated. But when I was in medical school, or actually my first year of residency, they used to teach us one thing: if you hear hoofbeats, don't think of zebras. In other words, don't look for the most esoteric kind of thing that it could be when you're trying to figure out what the patient has. Think of the most likely thing. And clearly the most likely suspect is the daughter's boyfriend, who has been violent in the past to the daughter, and he's an amateur MMA fighter. The mother 2 years ago had bruises on her face, a black eye, and so on. And the son, this boyfriend, wrote a note that he left with the girl.
We're going to get to that note in just a second. We're going to get to that in just a second. That's a big part. Dr. Carole Lieberman, what do you think about the relationship here? And apparently they're still together.
This is an incredibly tumultuous relationship and violent relationship. When he was arrested for domestic violence, she told them that he was breaking into the house, and in the end, they found out that they actually lived there together. So she lies too. She's not really totally innocent. You know, in that video, it seemed like she was just trying to play the innocent one. I'm just an angel, and he's the big bad guy. So, you know, and there's drugs involved. And I think that, and there were reports that there was an argument with the mother, and either one of them or somebody, neighbors had heard an argument. And so I think that the boyfriend, first of all, feels entitled to getting a lot of money back, you know, that the girlfriend took, according to him. And there's a lot of anger. And I think that he sees the mother as probably the mother wanted them to break up, wanted her daughter to break up with him, and wanted her daughter, the house that they live in is owned by the stepfather. So I would think that the mother would want him to get out of that house and to have the daughter break up with him, and he would not want that. You know, he doesn't want to be kicked out. So, I mean, you know, it is speculation because we don't really know a lot, but again, my money is on him as the suspect.
And that's obviously information that the folks up in Habersham County are tracking down. And again, we may learn a lot more tomorrow. Big thank you tonight, Rodney Smith, Dr. Carole Lieberman, Ken Williams. Appreciate your time and your insight. Very valuable part of the show. Thank you so much.